What's good, YouTube? What's good, Twitch? It's your boy Dev back again for the first look. Y'all know who it is right there. Thanks for the tier 1 tub, man. Dead Presidents, bro. Arigato gozaimasu, man. Twitch chat, man, say what's up. What's up? Today, though, we are listening to Lil TJ, who has finally released one of the most hyped albums of 2021 so far. A lot of people have been asking about Lil TJ. They wanted his work. I know Lil TJ has a big fan base. For me, man, I've done my first listens to Lil TJ. I'm still a bit indifferent towards him. Sometimes I like him, sometimes I really don't. But you know, again, there's tracks that I take from him, and I feel like when you can appeal to each fan base, then you know you are going to be a good artist in your own way. So Lil TJ, again, same problem here that we have with every other artist that are new nowadays, is everybody wants to drop 29,000 track albums. Not because of their fault. I'm just gonna assume it's their labels, and we know that. But I think that it's just wild. Like, I know I'm gonna get bored, and it's not. I don't give a fuck how good your album is. Like, it's going to be a continuous problem, and I'm always going to speak on it because that's how I feel about it. Some of these artists have great albums, but they're hurt by the length of the album. All right, you know what I'm saying? A bitch can't take 21-inch dick. All right, it just can't happen. So you keep that bitch at 10.9, you know, and you good, You can apply the good dick. But when you releasing these 21 inchers, bro, it ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna do nothing but hurt the experience. Death by 21. Death by 21. You know, but you know it's true. Think about it. Mr. Hands died because he took a 23-inch penis from a horse, glizzy. All right? He died because he took a 23-inch penis. Death by 23. How I know about Mr. Hands? In the middle of the album, I will give you the Mr. Hands story. You know, it's been a while since I explained the Mr. Hands story, so I feel like this is a great time to explain the Mr. Hands story. But anyways, man, yeah, I think no matter what, man, it's gonna be a long time, and I feel like, man, like it's just crazy how they continuously do this. But we all know that stream is in demand now. Streaming gets you paid. Streaming gets your record deal happy. You know, it's in your contract, whatever. We already listened to one track on here, so there's gonna be 20 new tracks, which I'm actually excited for. About 8 of them. But yeah. Y'all already know what time it is. Like always been fucking talking to me. Track 1, man. We got Destined to Win.
So y'all do trenches. If you know, you know.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That intro gave me like old Rockefeller vibes, you know. Jay-Z Blueprint, Kanye's motherfucking Footprint, Freeway type vibes. It gave me that type of feel. You know, we do know that Lil TJ is from New York, so you know I know there's gonna be some drill shit on here. I assume there's gonna be some drill shit. I assume we're gonna get like that new sound that a lot of people are doing now. You know, like the drill. I guess the drill rap. You know, but if he could actually kick it to some old school and give us some fucking New York. As long as we don't, damn, we gonna hear as long as we don't get horny TJ, and if she a virgin is hurting, as long as we don't get none of that, I think we gonna be good. Track 2, Born to Be Great. Horny TJ is the best. Pause everything. Just pause everything. Bro, look at this ad. Look at this ad right here. What does that say? Look at this ad. I can't lie, bro. What does that fucking ad say? What does that fucking ad say, bro? What does that ad say? What does the ad say, bro? Look at the ad, bro. What the it said hands, bro. It said hands, bro. Oh my god. That's crazy. What experiences I'd have been around. It's kind of a bop. Said it's a skip? This fire. This Drake. Tell me what's really going on. Drizzy, what's happening? Yeah. I think that track was actually really good. I don't know if that's a playlist, but I know it was really good. That second track though, yeah, I don't think Born to Be Great is a bad track. We did see that he had the Drake homage. I thought it was from Tell Me What's Really Going On, What's Happening. I thought it was from that track, but you guys said it was from Work. Okay, that's kind of, I can see it too. I feel both of them still have the same kind of, Drake melody in there, but I'm gonna let y'all have that. You got it. W for y'all, L for me. How do y'all feel about the track though? W for the track or L for the track? Why did I say W? I said W for the track, L for the track. That's crazy. What do y'all feel about that track? What the fuck?
Charmin Super Mega
That's a booty believing?
Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Bro, Charmin got the craziest
shop around for
commercials,
prescription
bro.
prices?
All right, next track is called "Call on My Phone" featuring my homie Blizzak. I have not heard this track though. A little soft tone, he's getting a little soft tones in there. Hey, as long as it's not horny. All right, but I do appreciate like the little, samples in there. He got the little girl samples in there. I think that's kind of cool.
They call on my phone. I done told you before that it's over. Leave me alone. No.
Play on words, she love it when a nigga say, I ain't tryna play your game no more. No, you can't wear my chain no more.
It's a chill track. It's a W. I like that. That's a playlist. I fuck with that one. So yeah, man. I definitely was. Let me read that first. Why do people give a fuck if a track is overplayed? Like, nigga, if you like it, you like it. You don't like it, I don't hate that. I hate that mentality that people like my favorite song in sicko mode and people be clowning them just because they like a big song. Like, God, I hate that shit. I do agree with that as well. I mean, if a song is good, a song is good. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I used to be in the motherfucking, room. I get out the shower, I got my towel around my waist, and, my ass used to be, doom, 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 doom. I think I got a bad idea. That bitch got played on the radio all the time, but my ass was dancing. A little about me, yeah, look about you, yeah, look about me. I be in that bitch dancing. And it may be overplayed and all and whatnot, but it's still a good track. It's still a great track. Like it may be it's just a radio, but it's still a good track. So I feel like, man, Calling My Phone may have been overplayed a lot for y'all. That was my first time actually hearing it. I think that Lil TJ was very subtle on the track, which was good. Not horny, not too horny, which was great. We know we don't want horny TJ, all right? But Black, Black definitely ate that shit, and I feel like that was the perfect feature he could have on here. So far, the features have been killing. There's 2 features on here. We got Polo G Fivio, and we also got Black, and they both did their thing. So that's kind of crazy, bro. I love that. Correct. Overplay doesn't equal bad. Overplay equals good label. Think about Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. Because if you want to say overplayed, that's literally overplayed, all that. And that's probably one of the greatest tracks of all time. All right? So there's a reason why it's overplayed. Because it's a good fucking track. All right? Track 4. Why you want to? All right, what you want to do? Dev definitely checks his wet ass out in the mirror after showers. I do think that track was a little dragged on a little too long. That was not the track. That's the longest track on the album, though. And I think that was fairly too long. Or not fairly. I think it was just well beyond what it was should have been.
I just drop a Wheezy. I just wish the 9 rounds was here to believe me. Daddy's on my wee-wee. Bitches that's on TV. You ain't never turn a blue track to a skeezy. I can't wait.
What that nigga just said? Does he have the first worst lyric of 2021? What did that nigga just say?
Daddy's on my wee-wee.
On my wee-wee? On my wee-wee? God damn. On my wee-wee? That's nasty. He said wee wee. Wee wee. Wee wee? Daddy's on my wee wee. Who the fuck says wee? First of all, who the fuck says wee wee in 2021? Who saying wee wee? I can't. Wee wee?
And accomplish something before I go, but they don't want to see me.
Honestly, I think that was a great beat, man, and it was definitely wasted on that track. I can't believe he said wee wee though. I don't know what you guys are talking about, bro, but That bro, no one says wee wee. All right, and I think that's actually insane that he said wee wee. Like no one says wee wee. Period. But I think that track was just I think the soul's just missing it for me, man. Like the soul's missing it. He's not really hitting me in the feels. I think that's one way TJ is going to kind of attract you. He's going to bring you in, is the fact that he's going to always give you kind of just that struggle type appeal, and I feel like he's just not giving that to me. But you know, we still got a lot of track left, so. Yeah, this is my thing that I hate too, man. Like honestly, I don't feel like it's the artist's fault. Like I truly blame the label for the most part, and I think they just don't give a fuck. Like, hey, make this album. People are going to listen to what they like. You know, you put it out there, and that's it. Like people are gonna listen to what they like. You know, just release what we tell you to release, and don't ask any questions. I feel like that's kind of just what happens. And when you listen to these tracks, I don't know, man. Like, oh man, it's niggas expect TJ to drop My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy level shit. Nah, I don't expect that at all. Nah, bro, I don't expect that at all. And I think that is definitely a problem that goes on with a lot of people. Their expectations are a little too high. But I just like you know the outcome, bro. It's 20, like I said, 22 tracks. Look. Niggas ain't out, you know, bitches ain't out here taking penises with 22 inches. You know what I'm saying? You keep that bitch at 11, 9, 8, and you have good albums, good quality albums. You know, look what happened when you take a 24. Mr. Hands. You die by Mr. Hands. If y'all don't know about the Mr. Hands story, I can inform y'all. This is a perfect time for the Mr. Hands right here. So basically there was this horse, right? So the horse. These dudes was on drugs, and it was two white dudes. I'm sorry, you know, I love white people. They got boats. We fish and shit. I always tell y'all. But nothing against white people. They have boats. Whatever they do, their thing. And so there was basically these two dudes. So the horse was already aggravated. And I don't know if you ever seen a horse cock. Might want to go Google it. Go Google it. They thought it was a great idea to get fucked by a horse. All right. I'm not, you know, I don't. Whatever people want to do in their spare time, they do in their spare time is fine. All right. Anyways, so the horse is getting a little turned on, right? Horse is getting a little turned on. And, you know, he's getting turned on or whatever. They motherfucking fucking with his shit. Anyways, so next thing you know, the horse penis starts going. That shit, you know the sound when it's like some Japanese shit with get real scary. So the horse glizzy came out. He goes up. Grabs, the horse mounts. And the dude, Mr. Hands, is literally bending over, pants down. So then you see the horse glizzy then go into his ass. So the horse glizzy is going to his ass like this. So this is the horse glizzy. This the asshole. Horse glizzy ass. So it goes, and you know, like 2 seconds, it was like, boo, boo. And then it said, boo. It blew his asshole up. It blew his asshole. Blew it up. I'm talking about it, bro, the dick went to his ass, to his throat. No exaggeration. If you got the link to the video, provide the link for the people that are non-believers, all right? Provide the link. So then he stuck it in. It went all the way through. He went to the hospital, and then he died. He died death by horse glizzy. Oh, I didn't mention to you that the horse nutted on him. The horse nutted on him. The horse lasted about 8 seconds, pulled out, said, whoosh, doosh, nutted on him. It's a true story. Y'all don't believe me? It's a true story. Deadass. Look up Mr. Hands, death by horse. Mr. Hands, death by horse. No one is capping here, bro. This is literally a true fucking story. Oh, man. This shit was actually in fucking insane. All right? Insane. Let's keep going. On YouTube, I actually do it on this. Because when you look at it, man, like, it's crazy, bro. Like, this shit is, Like, this shit is actually insane. That imagine if I had to sit here without y'all and listen to this on my own time, bro. Like, this shit is not that good. Like, this album is literally like, it's some ass, some straight dumpster juice gooch sweat. Like, it's really not that great so far, and it's just what the fuck. I do like calling my phone.
It might just take some time. I know that we can make it work, baby. Started first. I see you posting that, just put me on the list. Ooh, think you dumb as fuck. Papa jumping damage. Ooh, belly buttercup. Youngins on my city, keep it smooth just to sum it up.
I carry on, talking about money, you know who to call. It look like a riot, I fucked up the mall. She digging how me and my whole circle.
I'm out of state, always on the road. Pick up the pace, you been moving slow. Call on my head, hey, I know they want to see me down the day.
You see, like, everybody would call Nav trash, but at least Nav knows how to make a vibe, right? Like, see, the thing about music, man, is not just about how, you know, it's not about how you know, what lyrics are the best that you can say. It's not, like, you can say the most corniest shit, but if your delivery is on point, if your execution is literal, like, godly status, if your execution is godly, then it doesn't matter, bro, because you can literally turn some trash shit into gold. That's why I always say, like, people didn't realize too, man, when there's like ghostwriters, there's a reason why when you have ghostwriters or whatnot, there's a reason why The Dream wrote a lot of songs for like Beyonce, and Neo wrote a lot of the hits in 2000, because even though they could sing, you still need a songwriter. Like, no matter what, I always say this, Drake could not write a song, but he would literally deliver the fuck out that bitch. He would literally deliver the fuck out that bitch. And that's what people don't understand, how hard. Like, I can say, like, all I care about is money and the city that I'm from. I'm on one. Fuck it, I'm on one. You see, that will not sell. 2 white cups in a night that drank. It could be purple, it could be that. Like, it's you see what I'm saying? It's the same shit. I'm saying the same words, but it's trash. And that's what people don't understand. Like, for me, man, it's like, I don't know, man. She performs the fuck out of her songs, correct? And when I say Nav, a lot of people hates Nav, but the thing about Nav is he knows how to ride that beat. Pause. Nav knows how to ride that beat, and Nav knows how to, he knows how to choose the songs that are going to sound good. Like that, it sounds, you can hear pain in Nav. You can hear some swag in Nav. Even though he sounds like a computer for some songs, that shit be hitting. Like, there's something about the track that hits, and that's what you need to find. You need to find that hit factor. Compose songs. There you go. There's the better word. Compose. Y'all know what the fuck I mean. You know, like, he's so, I don't think that's goated, but I'm just saying that's you know, I think a problem too is when you get with these artists between now and Nav. Look at Nav, who he's working with now. You know, Nav was doing his own thing, right? And then now Nav is working with Wheezy. He's working with Lyrical Lemonade type shit. He gives you a different vibe. I think the problem that I have with Lil TJ is he's always using that same ass motherfucking piano or the same ass bongos in every fucking track and the same drill shit. And you get tired of it. There's so many people doing that sound right now. While it is popular, you need to switch it, bruh. Like, you need to switch it up. You know, like, and people don't understand, we're in an era now of producers. Like, we're in an era of producers. We're not in an era of best rappers. We're in an era of producers. You know, producers are going to bring that life to your track.
I ain't do, but that's just how it is. Put in pain. We already up, but still we trying to gain. Let it flame. See how we trying to penetrate.
I like that track, but of course, you know, when we finally get a better track, it's actually, do I have to listen to the bonus? Does that count? If it's bonus, does that count? All right, we'll listen to it off stream. I mean, we'll listen to it after I end the recording. Anyways, this is how I feel about that. We're gonna listen to it after. We're gonna listen to it. No. We're gonna listen to it after. Let me just finish my thing. But because it says bonus, so I'm just gonna count it as bonus. Look, I gotta just say this, man. The problem I have with Lil TJ is exactly what I think a lot of people can say. It's the fact that his production team is holding him back, as well as his song choice, as well as just, what he is as an artist. Like if y'all like horny TJ, which I know a lot of people do, then make tracks like that. Make tracks that are gonna be melodic. They're gonna be sexy. Make tracks that are going to actually appeal to the masses. Look what his hits were in the last, year and a half. Look what his last album did that was really well. I feel like this album was entirely too long. All right, there's no reason why you need to bring 18 tracks, 21 tracks of the same thing. Just like I said in the beginning when I told y'all about the comparison, all right? And I'm not mad at a lot of these artists either, because I know exactly what's happening. It's the labels that are forcing this, because streams sell. Period. Streams sell, and that's what people are, and that's what they want. They want the bag. And I always tell you now, man, we are now in an era of not lyrical, but rather production. I remember somebody actually told me this a couple years back. Beats don't mean shit, because I was talking about Kanye. They're like, he only makes the beats, and beats don't mean shit. And it's kind of funny now how we're now in the era now where beats mean everything. Look at somebody like who is now Weezy, and look at someone who is Metro, who has created careers, who has created tapes and won Grammys and gone platinum off of just being the producer, because that's how important now production is in music. So I feel like, man, when you get someone like TJ right here, who is only kind of just used to either the auto-tune melodic shit, and a very specific auto-tune melodic shit, or he's into that drill shit, it just doesn't sound good, because it gets repetitive real fast. He doesn't do anything out of the box. There's nothing exciting. There's no emotion. I always tell you guys, man, delivery is important. Delivery is the number one thing nowadays, man. Look at somebody like Nav. Look at somebody like Gunna. Look at somebody like Lil Baby. These are artists. I mean, Lil Baby is not lyrical, but Lil Baby is real. But and Gunna is also not lyrical. He's just real, and he definitely knows how to ride a beat, knows how to, ride the flow. I always tell you guys, man, I can literally sing, take a shot for me, take a shot for me, and it would not sound the same than Drake singing it himself. And I think a lot of people fail to realize that a lot of these artists that can do it, and you think music is so easy and whatever, but no, it's not. It's really not easy. You have to have the voice. You have to have the feel. You got to be able to resonate to millions of people to feel your shit. And I felt like with this Lil TJ project, I didn't feel shit. Towards the end of the album, basically after like track 6, it was just shit. It was just like, oh, I'm just here. You feel me? So that's how I feel about that, man. We're going to keep it like that, man. Get in the comments below, know what you guys think, man. I don't know if this is going to be a review or a reaction, whether or not it is. This is literally how I feel about the album. It doesn't change that, at least. So I just think that this is crazy, man, how, people love these type of artists, but the fact is we're getting oversaturated, in the genre. There's too many trap artists that do the same exact thing. It's kind of a problem I had before. So when you get some variety, I feel like, man, that's why you kind of just cling on to variety, because just because, when people have the conversation, like, just because you do something different doesn't mean it's good. But the fact is, everybody is thirsting. It's like crack right now, because everybody is thirsting for variety, because we don't get that. So when you do get something different, you're like, oh, this is refreshing. It may be some refreshing ass, but at least it's motherfucking refreshing. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same ass. It's just refreshing ass. I'd rather take refreshed ass than same ass any day of the week. But that being said, man, get in the comments below, man. Let me know what you think. Don't forget, follow me on social media when you're here. Like the video, get the video 3,000 likes, man. Let me know how you feel. And until the next time, man, it's your boy Devil. Like always, thank you for watching. Thank you for fronting. And until next time, we out. Peace.